Starting 9th in the white 57. Winner of the last Droval A Feature, Justin Thomas.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Starting 8th, the prettiest sideboards out here. I can't wait to leave a mark on them. It's Nate Kester.
Oh yeah. Gotta catch him first.
Starting 7th, we don't know what number he is, but he's fast. It's Ron. Starting 6th in the white 56, it's Jake Thomas, Heat Race 1 winner. You think you got the speed to carry from Heat Race into the feature here?
Probably not, but we're gonna try. So
a little honesty can't hurt no one. We'll see what he can do from 6th place. Right in front of him, Heat Race 2 winner in the 14. Coming off 2 A Feature wins recently, it's Colin. In the 32, starting 4th, holding strong, 2nd place in that heat race, Chandler. Your fast qualifier in the number 3, the littlest of them all, the little intimidator, Austin Hall. So you laid a heater in qualifying, but we didn't see that speed out of you in the heat race. You think you got it figured out for the feature?
Well, I was just laying back in the heat, you know, just wanted to give everyone.
No. Starting in the unmarked cart, normally number 58, but she can't get her husband to put numbers on it, apparently. Should we get a quick word with her? No? No? Okay. Taylor.
Interview.
Starting on the pin in the Maverick Motorsports tight budget, tighter racing.
Y'all hear it?
Number 22, Austin DeMar. Austin, 50 laps. Can you hold on?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
It's Droval time here at Parmalee Motorsports Park. What is a Droval? Dirt road oval. NASCAR has their Roval. We have our Droval. Got 50 lap A Feature coming your way. It's a long race on this track. I believe the longest race we ran on it. And Austin DeMar is going to lead in the green. Through the S's for the first time. Everybody remains single file. Down through the last S into the ditch corner. Austin leads him. He's got a 2-kart length lead over Taylor to give some breathing room as they come on to the switchback here. We got a few takers on the option lane. Taylor makes contact with the tire wall, and we got a stack up of 5 karts piling in right there. That's going to bring out the first caution here. Looks like the crash started with Taylor making light contact with the wall there, and it was stacked up everybody behind her. Taylor got through. Let's go to a replay here with onboard with Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas waving, saying thank you. Thank you for those 5 positions. We're back green. Austin DeMar is going to lead in the green again. Taylor in 2nd. Nate Kester up to 3rd from that caution. Justin up to 4th from that caution. They started at the tail. Up through the option lane. See if we have any takers. Nate Kester is going to go to the option lane, and looks like he might lose position to Justin. Justin's going to be side by side as it comes into the S's. Justin Thomas up to 3rd. Nate back to 4th. Austin maintaining his 2-kart length lead over Taylor. Back on the switchback. Austin gets a little loose and he drives right up into the little bit of loose dirt we have there. We had to dig a trench earlier to get the water to drain off the backstretch from the rain this morning. Taylor, now to your lead, the 58 unmarked purple cart. Justin's gonna, we got caution out. Hands are in the air. Caution is out for Austin DeMar. He was unable to get his cart unbeached in time. Let's see the replay from that. Yeah, Austin got really loose there and just went right to the infield and then got stuck. Really easy to do these carts. All right, back green. Taylor, the 58's going to lead in the green. Justin, her husband, on her butt. Through the S's they go. Taylor leads him down into the ditch corner. This ditch corner has had a little bit of a makeover from last time. Justin's getting really loose as he takes the option lane. Justin Thomas is going to go all the way back to 9th where he started this race. But yeah, this ditch corner down here, we added about 8 feet to the width and then bumped the dirtle out there about 4 feet, trying to create a small braking zone there. Karts are still a tad fast through there, so looks like we'll try to make that corner even slower. You have to pick another passing zone. Taylor leads him through the S's again. Nate Kester in second, and that's Little Intimidator to third. Not many takers to the option lane right now. The option lane's about a half a second slower than the normal lane. You can already see in spots this track is drying out a little bit. Let's go on board with the turn left Motorsports number 57 to Justin Thomas. It's really dry right there, and it's really tight. You have to be really perfect to get through that corner well. Enter the S's here. The S's are all about the entry. If you enter the S's right, you exit the S's with more speed. Through the ditch corner. Taking the normal lane here, not the option lane. Just into the bumper, Austin DeMar here. Justin looking to the inside there, nothing quite there. Austin slips up a little bit. See if Justin takes the option lane. He does. Option lane's heavy braking over the banking. He just gets DeMar. Go back up front. We have Taylor continuing to lead this. Nate Kester there, still in second. Little Intimidator now looking for a way around Nate. Down through the S's they head. That's Colin up to fourth. That was a Heat Race 2 winner, Colin. He showed a lot of speed in that Heat Race. He demolished everybody, really. He had, I think, a half lap lead. Taylor's starting to stretch out a small lead over Nate now. Top four tightening up right now. Nate's all over the back bumper of Taylor. Little Intimidator there in third, and Colin in fourth. Chandler in fifth is a few kart length lead to join this party. Taylor slips up a little bit there in oval turn 4, but still maintains the lead. As the top four are even tighter than they were before. Taylor catching a lot of dirt over there through the end of the S's. Up to the option lane. Nate takes the option lane. Nate Kester in the 53 is going to dip to the inside, and he's going to lose at least one position out of that. Little Intimidator up to second. Colin to the outside of him, and Colin up to third. Nate Kester takes the option lane, go from second to fourth. Don't blame him, though. He had to try something. He got tired of riding around there in second. Wanted to see if he could get the lead. Little Intimidator now to the back bumper. Taylor in the 58. Let's see if he has anything for her. See a replay. Ooh. Jake Thomas there nipping the tires. We're going to stay green, though, as he got his kart straightened out. That was back in about 6th place, I believe, when that happened. Back up front here. The top 5 are tightening up. Chandler is starting to enter the chat here for the lead pack. Justin Thomas back there in 6th. About 10 kart, no, maybe like 15 kart lengths back. Let's see if he can close that gap and join this battle. Justin had that earlier spin under the green right there. Never got a caution for it, so he's been working at quite a deficit there. Back up front, Taylor continues to lead. Little Intimidator in second. Colin looking for some way around the Little Intimidator. Not quite seeing a way, as this course is quite tight. This track is continuing to dry out. There's a few corners that have heavy shade that will hold the moisture, but like the oval turn 3 and 4 will be slippery by the end of this. You can already see the dust kicking up. The lead pack is starting to close on a lapper. That's Ron there. He must have had some issues earlier. I saw him spin in one of the replays. Taylor's about 5 kart lengths back. That's going to make her make a tough decision here as she catches him. Does she follow him and wait for a clear opening, or does she force a pass to happen? Down through the ditch corner, they're on the bumper of Ron. Taylor's going to take the option lane, trying to get around the lapper. She's going to lose 2 spots out of that from first to third. Little Intimidator to the lead. Colin up to second. Taylor back to third. Let's see what Austin does. Let's see if he takes the option lane just like Taylor did. If he does so, he's going to have to do it better. Austin's taking the option lane. Colin sticking to the normal lane, same with the lap traffic. Colin makes light contact with his dad, Ron. Intimidator gets around Ron. Colin stays a second. Ron let the whole lead pack go there, so the lap traffic's no longer a worry. But Colin to the back bumper, a Little Intimidator. Taylor's holding strong in third. Nate Kester back in fourth. That's Chandler in 5th, and Justin Thomas is now to the back bumper of Chandler. That lap traffic helped him close the gap. We got the top 6 on top of each other here. Make a mistake, you're bound to lose a few spots from it. Oh, we got some contact there. Chandler into the tire wall. Justin nearly misses him. It looks like Ron hit tire to tire with him there. Little Intimidator gets really loose there in the ditch corner. Let's Colin pull right up to his bumper. And the race is on for the lead. Collins all over the back bumper of the Little Intimidator, Austin Hall. 3rd place Taylor and 4th place Nate have dropped a few kart lengths. Justin's dropped even more. No takers with the option in this time as expected. Everybody's going to stick to the old outside lane, as it is the speedy way around right now. Everybody getting a full grab of those dirtles, 2 tires on them. These are offset karts, but they handle great on this road course. I can't understand why, but they just do. Halfway to go in this feature, Flagman Scott is giving us halfway. Take a moment to thank Scott for flagging this race. And we also got to thank Josh up there for filming this race. If it wasn't for those two, we wouldn't be doing this. You wouldn't be watching this. Appreciate them. Appreciate everybody that helps to make this happen. As we have a slugfest with the lead here between Austin and Colin. Colin over the back bumper of Austin. We're going to take it to my favorite segment. Are you ready to hear the roar of these 6.5 horsepower Predator engines? Turn it up! Getting word from race control. That was a competition caution. Not a bad thing either. The field is starting to get stretched out there. Let's tighten them back up and send them green as they exit the S's and down to the pitch corner they go. Austin Hall, the Little Intimidator, is your leader. Colin Oliver's back bumper. Taylor in 3rd. That's Nate in 4th. And Justin now all the back bumper of Nate, thanks to that competition caution we just had. We also got Chandler, Austin, and Jake now part of the lead group here. They got, they lost contact of the leaders in that long green flag run due to mistakes. So as long as those three don't make any mistakes, I think they can stay with this lead pack. Justin now looking to the inside of Nate. Nothing quite there as they enter the S's. You gotta enter those S's single file. You try to enter them side by side, you're gonna lose a lot of ground. Justin's taking the option lane there over the oval. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Might have lost a kart length over Nate. Bearing those tires over the dirtles as he's down through the ditch corner. Colin is still there. Colin is just waiting for that mistake to come from Austin. But Austin is a seasoned driver. You don't see too many mistakes out of him. Typically. Let's go back on board here with the Turn Left Motorsports camera. Justin Thomas. Take a moment. We don't really have a sponsor for this race, so I'm going to plug my own stuff. Turn Left Motorsports. That's the YouTube channel you're watching. If you enjoy this content, don't hesitate to go over to Facebook or TikTok and like our pages there. On Facebook, you'll see some race updates from the big cars, either the late models or even some dirt modified racing on occasion. And on TikTok, you'll see some random racing videos, some stuff from the go-kart track here, some stuff from some late models. We got a spinner there in oval turn 3 and 4. Let's see if it stays green. As long as he gets rolling, we'll stay green, but I think he's stuck. Yep, he's stuck. We're going to bring up another caution. But yeah, back to my sponsor plug. Go check out Turn Left Motorsports on Facebook and TikTok. We appreciate you guys following us there too. We're back green. Little Intimidator Austin Hall is going to lead him back through the S's down into the ditch corner. Uphill to the choose lane. They're all going to choose wide though, I bet. Yep, no takers. Taylor's stacking up Nate and Justin right now. She must have had a bad first lap. She's starting to stretch it back out though and gain to the top too. Re-entering the oval here, you can see the dust kicking up. This track is drying out, and it's drying out fast. These are dynamic track conditions here. The lap feature is going to be a tough one to keep moisture in this track, especially on a hot July day like this. 10 laps left in this A feature. Scott Goodman, 10 to go. Austin's just got to remain mistake-free here. We're going to go back on board with the onboard camera of Justin Thomas. Austin Hall and number 3 just need to refrain from making any mistakes, and I think he'll be able to bring this one home. Colin's faster, but it's tough to pass. Let's see how much dirtle everybody's grabbing here. The fast way around is getting 2 of your tires on each of these dirtles. Those last 2 dirtles there are a little rougher than the other ones. They're new. They haven't been smoothed out yet, so they're a little more cumbersome to put your tires on. Down through the dish corner they go. Austin and Colin starting to stretch their lead out from Taylor. Taylor about 10 kart lengths back now. Colin has a mistake as re-entry, and Taylor's now to the bumper of Colin for second place. Austin's now in a comfortable spot as the laps are winding down. I would have to estimate 7 or 8 laps left in this one. I'm not very good at counting. First is way out there, second through fifth now, bumper to tail. Taylor getting really loose there in oval turn 4. She's struggling with oval turn 4. But luckily she's been able to gather it up every time to get back to those S's first. Justin's taking the option lane to see if there's anything there. There is nothing there. He's going to lose a kart length or 2 over Nate. 5 laps left in this A feature. Austin's got a comfortable 6 kart length lead over Colin there, but Colin seems to be closing that. Colin is faster. You gotta remember, the only reason that Austin has that lead over him right now is because Colin made a mistake a few laps ago. Got a battle heating up back here for 6th place between Chandler and Jake. First and second are starting to really stretch themselves out over third there. Best battle on the track right now is for third between Taylor and Nate. You can see them both catching a lot of dirtles as they entered the S's there. Nate over the back bumper of Taylor looking for a mistake out of her. 2 laps left. The sticks are out 2 more times around this Droval. Austin's got a massive lead. He's just got to refrain from making any mistakes. He's going to bring this one home. I feel like it's been a minute since Austin Hall has won a go-kart race here. Colin there in second. Interesting fact, Austin, I believe, is the only one in the field on Cobra tires. We will be slowly moving towards Cobra tires, and I think next year will be this new spec tires. The checkers are out for the Cobra driver, the littlest intimidator. That's Colin in second, Taylor in third, Nate in fourth, Justin in fifth, Jake in sixth, Chandler in seventh, and Austin Amar is going to be your 8th place finisher. Ron is going to be a DNF as he pulled off earlier in 9th. The keys to success there were to not make mistakes and get track position and adapt to the track conditions. And Austin Hall checked all 3 of those boxes. He was caught up in that first caution, but over half the field was caught up in it, so it's hard to blame him for that one. But after that, he kept his head down, mistake-free, and took advantage of other people's mistakes. Justin made a mistake ahead of him. Taylor kind of made a mistake choosing the option lane there, but she kind of had to try something. All those little things just moved Austin up through the field.
He was knocking on my door like most of that race.
All right, so Little Intimidator. Big win. Haven't had one in a minute, I feel like.
It's been a while.
So, did you live up to your name? Were you the Little Intimidator?
I really didn't do a lot of bumping. Got a couple lucky lane choices and with lap traffic and stuff, and that about did it. So, Colin was just knocking on the door the whole time.
So you were
him behind me.
So you were getting intimidated.
I just had to keep my head on and just run my line and hope he wasn't gonna knock me out of the way, but he raced me good. So.
Any sponsors to thank?
Oh, I gotta thank Olson Jones Technology, Van Dorn Racing Development, Chevrolet Performance, of course, Cobra Racing Tires. I believe I was the only kart out here with the Cobra tires on tonight.
I think so.
And yeah, I think that's it. open for more sponsorships.
Yeah, there's some room on these boards. If you want to get on this little no-name driver's car right here, the little Intimidator, the pricing starts at $25 right here. Congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
Second place, getting his applesauce. So,
That was,
what else did you need to get the win?
I think the track was so hard to pass on this. It's just, I didn't have the speed to get around him.
Yeah, the option lane was about a second too slow today to do anything with it. So all you had to rely on was the bumper, right?
Had to wait for him to move out of my way.
Or move him. I mean, that's an option. Well, congrats on the second place. If we were doing points, you'd be looking pretty good right now.
I would not.
Thank you everybody that helps make this race happen, and thank you for watching this video. You made it this far, you must have somewhat enjoyed it. So don't be afraid to hit that like button down there and leave a comment. What do you like about this Droval? What don't you like about it? Curious to hear from you. One of these times I'll get one of you guys to comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.